And here we go. We're back in the Zocalo of Coyoacan with Cody and Marianella. We are supposed to be meeting Don Carlos right now, around this time, to get the belt, to get the lotion, to permanently repel the bad spirits away. We are hopefully not here too early. We're about to approach the bench, and we'll see if he's there. So the bench was here yesterday. There's no Don Carlos on the bench. Though.
There's a sign there.
There's a guy with a sign.
But it doesn't look like Don Carlos.
Is that him? No. He's so.
He's a shapeshifter, man.
He's wearing white.
Unless he has also powers to make himself younger.
He's wearing white and he has a sign.
Yeah, but it's not the same sign that Don Carlos used to have.
We should ask if it's Don Carlos.
With the camera?
And if he says yes, I'll hide the camera. If he says yes, then I think we got ourselves into trouble. If he says no, then we know he's not here yet.
I think Don Carlos was pretty legit.
I'm a little bit worried about people just saying, when we come up, are you Don Carlos? Them saying, oh yeah, and then taking the money.
Yeah, but you'll see that,
So we will go ask what his name is, but we won't ask him if he is Don Carlos. We will say, excuse me, sir.
What's your name?
What's your name?
What's your name?
In a totally calm, not forced way.
He's gonna say,
excuse me, sir.
Oh, very bad joke. I only laugh at my joke.
Super obvious right now.
What?
So you're gonna film over Cody's shoulder, and I'm gonna go ask whether or not it's him?
Yeah, what if he says why?
I don't know, then I run away, screaming, abort, abort! Do you have a better plan?
No.
No, I think abort's...
No, then you say, oh, we're looking for Don Carlos. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so you're gonna film over Cody's shoulder?
Si.
Okay, here's the plan. We thought that maybe if you walk up and say, hey, are you Don Carlos? He would say yes. Because I'm kind of worried that maybe yesterday wasn't the real Don Carlos. Maybe this is the real Don Carlos. So we're gonna go up and we're gonna ask, excuse me, what's your name? He's gonna say something, and then we're gonna say thank you. And walk away? Is there an easier way to find out whether...
No, you can say thank you. I'm looking for Don Carlos. If he says he's Don Carlos,
And what if he says he is Don Carlos and he's like, hello, Mike, from yesterday. This is my form for today. My mind will explode.
Here is your belt.
Do you have the microphone with you?
I don't. I forgot the microphone today.
Yo, just use your iPhone.
See, I can use my iPhone.
Oh yeah. I got them.
You got it.
¿Qué más?
¿Pero por qué? ¿O qué?
¿Por qué?
Sí, o sea, ¿qué?
Porque buscamos un hombre que se llama Don Carlos. No. Bueno.
Sí.
Gracias,
Mi nombre es en náhuatl.
En náhuatl.
Sí, drogas no vendo. ¿Quieres comprar drogas?
No entiendo.
O sea, no. Ay, no mames, estás loco, güey. O sea, hablas bien español y no entiendes lo que yo te pregunto.
No, estoy de Canadá, entonces no entiendo todo.
Who are you need? Drugs? I no say.
¿No? Ok. Gracias,
Cosas de la sociedad y otras niñas que saben del cuento al dormir preguntan ay que yo y mi
Yeah, it's more like a wizard hat now, I gotta say. Very blue.
Stay.
otras niñas que saben del cuento al dormir.
So we've been here for 2 hours or so. We've grabbed food, we've made cotton candy hats.
And it's almost 10 p.m.
And we still haven't found this guy yet.
Yeah. I hope we find him because it's like starting to close down, it seems like.
Yeah, man. I don't know where he could be though. It's so much more busier here, so maybe his bench was occupied or something.
True.
Well, we've been looking for Don. He's there?
Same spot.
Oh. I was gonna say we were looking all night and we couldn't find him, but we just found him.
Dude, he's in the same exact spot.
He's here.
The same spot. I wonder if he brought the
I don't know.
stuff.
Do you mind filming? Carlos. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. ¿Tienes el citrón y el loción? ¿Tienes aquí? Perfecto, perfecto.
Mira, de aquí, del lado derecho, que te cubra tu vientre. Esto es para protección espiritual de cosas de peligro.
Ok.
Y aquí te vas a poner la estrella de 5 puntas. Te voy a decir cómo.
Una estrella de 5 puntos.
De 5 puntas, mira. Y este es tu ombligo. Aquí va a poner ombligo. Ombligo.
Ombligo.
Para la estrella de 5 puntas, así.
Ah, ok, ok. Entonces, ¿por qué 3?
Para que cuando se te ensucie una, te ponga la otra.
Ah, ok. ¿Cuántos días se ensucian? ¿En cuántos días?
De 2-3 días se ensucia.
2-3 días.
Y esto te protege de cualquier peligro.
Ok.
Hay gente que la trae toda la vida.
Perfecto, gracias.
Ahora la loción. Mira estos símbolos. Son muy especiales. Esto es para que mejore la loción. Estos son símbolos extraterrestres. Son de otro planeta. Yo los uso para la salud. Mira.
No sé.
Este es para la presión alta. Este es para una infección que tuve. Y esta es para matar los virus o bacterias.
Ah.
Esta loción nada más la vas a usar una sola vez cuando tú tengas algún evento. Ahí te la puse 3 veces para que botara su muerte.
Ok.
Salió corriendo de aquí.
Ok. Awesome. Perfecto. Y es tu receta, ¿sí?
Sí,
Gracias, amigo.
sí, cómo no.
Sí. It is now the next morning. I am sitting in my Airbnb in front of the 3 gifts I received last night from Don Carlos. We have belts. He actually gave me 3 belts. He gave me a diagram with what to do with the belts, as well as the lotion. And I've put a little bit of the lotion inside a piece of glass so you can see a bit more what it looks like. This whole crazy adventure that unfolded on YouTube and in my life over the past week has been one of the weirdest, strangest ones, and maybe one of the most controversial that I've gone through, especially publicly online. Many of you think curses are bullshit. Many of you messaged me personally with advice and help to get me through this situation, and a lot of people are in the middle where you might not believe, but there's that little % chance that we don't understand everything that happens in this world, and you never exactly know what the full story is. For myself, I have a science background and I'm always the skeptic, but after traveling and witnessing a lot of strange things on this planet, I have found myself in the camp that we don't always completely understand everything in this planet, even though I'm leaning towards that curses don't exist. The Mexican sentiment seems to be, it's probably not real, but you just don't mess with it. You don't go in there, you don't bring a camera, you don't just stick your nose and your fingers, mess it all up, because you never know what's gonna happen. And who knows in the end what happened. Maybe we did mess something up, and maybe that's why now I'm feeling much better going through this whole process and sealing off this experience with the liquid, with the belts, with this little diagram map forever. Or at least I hope forever. I hope there's no part 5. Please let there be no part 5. I did not expect 3 belts, but here you can see that I have 3 very long red satin belts. He also gave me this diagram, and he said to take masking tape and put several layers of masking tape on the front of the belt, and to draw a star. He also showed how he does these masking tape designs by putting a piece on his bottle of lotion. These are extraterrestrial symbols, he said, and they, I'm assuming, enchant the liquid. He also raised his sleeve and he had different enchantments on masking tape running up his arm. That was incredibly interesting. I know at this point some of you are rolling your eyes behind the phone or the computer. I can't tell, I can't see through the camera lens right now and see what you're doing. But I want to let you know that this experience was probably one of the most interesting travel experiences I've ever had in my life. I wanted to go through with it, and I wanted to see what this is like in real life. Because many people I know, especially in Latin America, really believe in this stuff. Coming from Canada, it's really hard to find this. Maybe in the United States you can find some pockets of witchcraft and things. But I've never had my tarot read, I've never been doused in cleansing lotion, I've never had to wear magic belts. you can't pay a tour guide for this kind of experience. Luckily, I had Marianella along to translate a lot and help. I had Cody to come along and help film, and I got to experience a side of this life that many people believe. Even if I'm not a 100% believer, I got to dive in up to my neck and experience a part of the world that really was prominent for thousands of years. This kind of stuff, witchcraft and magic, was how people explained a lot of the world for a long time. Religion as well, but this stuff is slowly starting to go away as science seems to lift up. I thought this was absolutely fascinating. I want to end this video with some questions. Do you think I was actually cursed? Or do you think it was a series of bad events? Do you think that Don Carlos provided me with things that will protect me, or it's a bunch of just stuff that he gave me to make me feel better? Do you think it's all in my head, or do you think that something in this world does exist? Might not be curses, but energies, and you can manipulate those energies with your actions, and they can stick with you. I want to know what you think, because while we might not all be big believers in magic and witchcraft, isn't it cool to think about Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or those things and just hope 1% that some of that is real and science can't explain everything? Because it can't. It can't explain everything. That there's this chance that there's this whole other world out there that we just can't explain yet. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. And remember, experiences over possessions. And this was a hell of an experience for me. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of episode 4. We're looking forward to having you guys on the journey moving forward. Peace.